Hey YouTube, it's Susie's on the scene. Woo, daylight saving time. We had to turn the clocks back, so I gotta go on and get this video in before it get dark. It's gonna be dark by the time I get home. But anyway, what has been going on? I've been writing, of course, but I ain't gonna do that in this video right now. What else? Okay. I don't know if you got, those of you who remember me talking about a person that I referred to as Stray Cat. You know, my dad had a roommate, and I call her Stray Cat because, you know, leeches off her. She's just like a stray cat to me. You feed her, she gonna keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? So she had moved. What was last year? I don't know. I can't remember when it was. But anyway, she moved, right? Because I dropped off at the bus station. She moved to Texas, and you know, she had started doing good, so she had got her a job. And at first she was staying with her older sister, then she got her own place and stuff. Daddy said she was staying in the trailer home. I don't know. I think she may have been though. I don't know. But I mean, your place is your place, whatever it is. But anyway, when she came back with a boyfriend and a dog. Now, of course, y'all know Dad ain't finna let nobody stay in his house with no girlfriend, boyfriend. So, at first they went to stay with her younger sister, and her and the dude fell out for some reason, and she ended up coming over there with us, and he went to stay with his auntie or grandmama or somebody. And then Daddy was like, well, you gotta go to work to stay here. Cause, you know, if Nikki gotta pay all this money, so you gotta pay something to rent the room in the bed. And she was like, okay, so she ended up leaving to go stay with her younger sister again. And they fell out. She went to go stay with one of my younger sisters. They fell out. So she came back over there with us. You know. But Daddy didn't want her to let her dog stay there, because her dog was kind of crazy. Because when she first came, our dog, which is a female dog, was in heat. So Daddy had put her in the garage. And, you know, he kept her in the garage, and every morning he would go in there and clean it out or whatever. But her dog was a male dog, so it's like he couldn't hardly have his dog in the backyard, even just for a short period of time while he cleaned the garage, because her dog was in the back, and he didn't want them to be trying to pop no puppies. So, you know, he was like, nah, your dog had to go, because he had let her dog stay in the back, and her dog had bent up the fence, the bottom part of the fence, and had, you know, tried to get out or whatever. And then the dog barked all night. Her dog barked all night, which made our dog bark, which made the people across the street dog bark, and then the people that stayed behind us on the other street dog bark. Every dog was barking. All night long. They said, your dog had to go, because your dog is the problem, because everybody else's dog was cool until yours came, so your dog had to go. So for a couple days or so, she had the dog sleeping in the car, which is, I thought, was the dumbest and most inhumane, inhumane, however, thing ever. And I was like, that dog gonna tear that car up. Dog never did tear the car up though. Never did use the restroom in the car, nothing. It did I know was. She probably would never tell us if the dog used it in there or not. But as far as I know, the dog never tore the car up. So when she had took it over one of her friend's house or whatever, the dog ended up running away. Now Dad had already told her she needed to get that dog away to somebody. And she didn't want to give it away, but the dog ended up running away, so hey, problem solved. Anyway, now she's back there with us. I don't know for how long, but she worrisome. She was worrisome at first, and now she more worrisome than she was, and she kind of, I just, I tolerate people who are mentally challenged, you know what I'm saying? And so I know how to treat them. I know what their issue is, so I know how to treat them. I know they have limitations, so I make myself have more patience with them. But with her, she don't know she got a problem. You know what I'm saying? She thinks she is the smartest person in the world, and always saying she's so smart. And I'm like, okay, but if you were so smart, you wouldn't do so many dumb things. So many dumb things. One example is, okay, her car wouldn't start one day, and she needed a boost stop. So I gave her a boost stop. She thinks she's a genius, so she went out there trying to hook the cables up. Now, first, she didn't even put the if you gonna try to boost something off, you got to put the cables on the metal part of the stud, of the battery stud, right? She putting it on the rubber part. That ain't gonna charge nothing. So I'm constantly telling her, no, you gotta clamp it on there. And she started trying to put it on the plastic, on the rubber, and I'm like, that's not gonna do nothing. And she went to crank it, and it didn't say nothing. I'm like, I told you, that's not working. And and she didn't have. When she finally listened to me and put it on the little stud part, she was using the other end, and doing this before she connecting it to her battery. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking in my head, why you doing it? I ain't really saying that because she didn't do it a lot. So I'm like, okay, if my car don't start after I turn it off, we're going to have some problems. So, Daddy came out and he was like, hey, girl, don't be doing that. You're going to mess up our car. Doing that. Hitting the things together. And she was like, well, I've been seeing other folks do it. He said, well, they doing it wrong because that ain't how you supposed to do it. We finally got her car cranked, and while she was letting it run, letting the battery build up or whatever, she was trying to put the little cover back over my battery, because I got a cover to go over the battery, and it's like a fuse box under there too. And I kept telling her, I said, well, that cover goes over the battery and the fuse box because they right next to each other, so their cover is wide enough to go over the whole section. She constantly just trying to put it over the battery, but I'm like, you see that's not fitting right, so why you keep trying to do that? I said, no, it go over both of them. And she constantly turning this way, trying to force it down there. That is not right. Now some of the little clamps and stuff are missing, so it really was just sitting on there, but it went there. But anyway, one of our neighbors down the street, he was walking from the store, and he came up there and he was trying to tell her, well, look at the little picture on there. This picture matches the battery and this picture matches the fuse box. That's the way it goes, which is what I was trying to explain to her, but I just didn't say it like that. But I was telling her it went over both of them, basically. And we basically telling her the same thing. She still wasn't listening. I kept taking things for her. I'm like, I got it. I just couldn't figure out where to put it. But I was like, I got it. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. I got it. You know, cause I'm like, it's my car. I'ma figure out where my stuff go. Cause I knew where it went. I just need to figure out which way to turn the cover to put it on there. But she was just determined to keep trying to do it. And she knows she was pissing me out because she kept looking at me in my face like that. And I'm getting mad and mad. I wasn't really saying nothing, but I got it. Go ahead. I got it. Go ahead. And, you know, I was like, this is how it go. And she finally listened to me, and she did it right. And thank God. So I turned my car off and went to crank it back up. It cranked, and then it cut off. And I was like, Then I did it again and let it run. And it ran, and it didn't cut off. So I was like, okay, cool. And she was like, what happened? What'd it do? What happened? What happened? Don't scare me. What happened? I said, it's good now. It's good now. And I was just thinking, if my car don't start Monday morning, we gonna fight. But it started this morning. But man, she's just worsened. And I know she's gonna get on my nerves. Cause I was, you know, trying to do stuff, and man, every time I get to, I'm typing my tail off. She see me working on something. She kept coming in there. She's just standing there looking. She on the phone. She trying to talk to me. And see I'm working. I'm like, man, get out of here. I want to say, bitch, you got one more time to come in my room. But she gonna be worse. I hope she don't stay long. She said she not gonna stay long. I hope she don't. Cause she get on my nerves. And she smokes cigarettes. Dad smokes cigars, but I'm kind of used to the cigar smell. I would never be used to cigarette smell. Cigarettes stink. She get on my nerve. Because she'll go in the bathroom. And this closed in space, so this smell is just going to sit there. And, it'd be different if we had the type of bathroom where it had a window and she could open the window and smoke and do her thing. But she smokes in the bathroom. That smell is stuck in there for some hours. She flicks ashes all around the garbage can. It's just annoying, man. She's just annoying all over, all around. She's just annoying. She just get on my nerves so bad. But I'm just trying to deal with her. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about today. I might do a NaNoWriMo update. I don't know. It's kind of hard to do with all these folks in my house. Because I used to do when Dad and Dun-Dun don't go to sleep. Well, she be up all the times of night, running her freaking mouth. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But, oh. I'll talk to you good people later.